Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, in my Minecraft 1.14 Village and Pillage snapshot updatey type video thing. Now, I've not been doing snapshot updates. I've been kind of doing some other stuff. AlphaCraft and Avomance here, etc. have been taking up my time, but I really wanted to do one today, simply because the update is just out. It is update 19W03A. 19W03A, and there are a couple of updates over and above the updates that we have already got on the system. Now, I'm not going to go over what all the previous updates are. I'm just going to turn around because we've got a load of new kind of block interfaces. Let me just press F1 there. I'm just going to lob that one down. Okay, now I spoke about the loom before. That's where you're going to make banners and stuff like that. This is a barrel, and you can kind of keep fish in a barrel, stuff like that. This is the smoker, where you can smoke food. This is a blast furnace, which is a furnace but works twice as fast. This is a cartography table where it makes map making ever so slightly more interesting. We've got a fletching table that currently has no interface. We've got this repair and disenchant doodah, which is the grindstone, and this is where you can do disenchanting and gain experience from items, as opposed to the anvil where you enchant items. So you can get experience back in exchange for disenchantment, or in exchange for enchanted items. So if you hit a mob and it's got an enchanted bow, but you don't want that enchanted bow, you can gain the experience from it by disenchanting it here. This again has no interface, but it's the smithing table. We don't know what that's going to do yet. Similarly here, we haven't got any idea what the stone cutter is going to be doing, but there's no interface for that either. We also have the bell, which makes a noise, and I love the animation on that wobble wobble. And we've got the two different types of lanterns, which, why have I pressed E? I've got no idea, which can either stand on a block with no chain or dangle from a block like a fence with a chain. They are not new to this update, they're not, but I wanted just to show you the fact they existed, because on this channel I've not done any updates that include any of them except for the loom. Now, if you want some really good snapshot updates, go and see Wattles. His channel is in the description below. Me and Wattles, good mates. He's done some great snapshot updates, so I recommend you go and have a look at what he's done and learn a little more about what these tables do. However, there are some more interesting stuffs. Let me just put these into my inventory. There we go, escape that. And the one which is, I guess, not very exciting, but there is a different noise when you plant crops. So I'm going to be quiet, which is hard for me. I'm going to be quiet and just listen. It's kind of slightly more squelchy, slightly more akin to putting something into damp dirt. I quite like it, to be honest. So that is the planting of food's new noise, and that's all right. I do quite like it. It's good. The next thing is the campfire. Now, the campfire didn't come out in this particular update, but what did happen in this update is the new texture. So look, you've got what looks like a bit of a palette, and if you turn it around, look, you get different directions for it, and you could make, I don't know, almost like a parquet floor or something like that with these, because if you lob a water bucket on them, they go out, which I think is hilarious, except you can't actually. If I got a block, quick, give me a block. I want to put out this water. There we go. Get rid of the water, because it is a, there we go, because you can waterlog the fire. So if I do it again, I just waterlog that fire, and as a result, you let go of the fire and off it goes. Absolutely hilarious. I've not quite sussed out how to work these ones yet, but I think they could be quite interesting. They give good smoke, and if you put them on top of a hay bale, let me just get hay bale. I know I'm not teaching anything from this particular update. They let out even more smoke, which I think is hilarious. The smoke can be seen for ages and ages away. Can you see? Look, so the smoke from that campfire peters out there. The smoke from this campfire is going up that little bit higher, and that's as a result of shoving it on a hay bale. But that's not kind of the big update for this particular snapshot. The big update is a brand new block, and it's called the composter. And the composter is an interesting way for you to be able to recycle anything that maybe you've got an excess of. It could be grass. If you've got a load of grass, why would you have a load of grass? Not a clue. It could be veggies, it could be a load of flowers, and you can lob the composter full of these things. So you can see it's like an empty wooden waste paper basket at the moment, but if I put carrot in the bottom, you get like a little compost effect in the bottom, and you can keep filling it up with more and more carrots. That's using up more and more carrots, and slowly it goes, fills up. Not every carrot makes it fuller, and you keep going until it's full, and then you keep going and you get some bone meal. So I'll just do that again because I went over too much. Let's fill it up till it gets to the top, and then go 1, and you get some bone meal. Dead easy, right? So that's okay, it's not a very efficient way of getting bone meal, but it is quite interesting. But what is maybe not so good is if you shove a hopper into the back of it and you shove carrot into the hopper, you can't automatically feed that composter at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. It would have been nice if you could have fed the composter automatically. Then you could have just kept feeding stuff in, the bone meal could pop out, and you could have a hopper at the bottom, a bit like you feed and unfeed a furnace by feeding it in the top and then it coming out the bottom. Would have been quite a nice automatic farm then. But sadly, that's not something that works at the moment. Maybe in a later interface it will. So only just a little quick video with a little quick update of Snapshot 19W03A. I thought you might like to just have a little quick update, and I enjoy doing these, putting these videos out, so it's quite nice to do so. If you've got any questions about this update, go and look at Minecraft.net. They've got some great information about all of these snapshots, and hopefully we're going to have 1.14 proper coming out really soon. If you've enjoyed the video, please do remember to hit that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and I'll keep on making them. And also, if you've not done it already, hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club. I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.